Welcome, everyone, to another episode of First Canada Live. It is award show time, and we've got a good one. But let's get things started. As Canadians, it is important to recognize the land of which we are a part. As we gather for this meeting, physically dispersed and virtually constructed, let us take a moment to reflect upon the meaning of place, and in doing so, recognize the various traditional lands on which we celebrate today. We acknowledge the elders and youth, past, present, and emerging, of all the land on which we work and live. We honor the ancestral spirits with gratitude and respect. We acknowledge this land out of respect for the Indigenous nations who have cared for Turtle Island, also called North America. The Indigenous people have been gifted the role of caretakers of this land before the arrival of settler peoples until today. But most importantly, we remember the history of these lands and the people that have been tainted by poor treatment and a lack of friendship with the First Nations who called Canada home before it was given this name. This history is something that everyone is affected by. We are all treaty people in Canada. We all have a shared history to reflect upon, and each of us is affected by this history in different ways. Our past defines our present, but if we move forward as friends and allies, it does not define our future. Well, thanks everyone. And we are in for a good one today because that's right. It is the Windsor Essex-North Bay Award Show. We had these amazing events this past weekend, and now we're going to be handing out all the hardware. So what are we going to be doing tonight? We're going to be recapping the Windsor Essex and North Bay events, taking a look at some match video, talking with some folks who were at the event. We'll also be previewing this Saturday and Sunday's event, the final district events in Ontario this year, the St. Mary event. And then, of course, we will be handing out all the awards, which I know you're really excited about. So just a reminder for everyone, all awards announced tonight will be mailed to your team to the address that was provided at registration. And throughout the show, just feel free to interact and chat. We'll do our best to interact back with you. But remember, folks, what we're here for. We're here to celebrate excellence in our community and have some fun. So keep those comments positive and energetic. All right, it wouldn't be an award show if we didn't spend some time recognizing the folks who made this all happen, our judges. And to help us do that, please welcome your judge advisor for the Windsor Essex North Bay Series, adjunct professor, Ontario Technical University, and our lead judge advisor for the FTC program as well, Mr. John Shaw. Hey, John, how's it going?
Not bad, Karthik. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. You had a unique challenge this past weekend because you had to coordinate judging at two events that were about 8 hours apart. How was that for you?
That was very interesting. Yeah, they're 689 kilometers apart. And one of the rules of judging is a judge can't be in two places at once. Actually, I think that's a more general rule. And so we had people observing matches in Windsor on Saturday and people observing matches in North Bay on Sunday, and Zoom meetings all over the place. I think it worked pretty well, though.
Yeah, and I'm sure it didn't hurt that you had such a great group of teams to get really excited about, right?
Oh, some of the teams, some of their achievements are just awesome. Some of the robots were just terrific, and some of the judges, all of the judges, are just terrific people.
Right. Well, about those terrific people, I think it's time to meet all those folks. So John, why don't you take it away and introduce our judges?
All right. First, I just want to mention that we had a great bunch of judges, and it's really due to the efforts of Sherry Lynn, Nancy, Anthony, but especially Artie. And so those people were indispensable to the success of these events. I'd like to start off by recognizing Andrea Seguin, who was the judge advisor for the Dean's List and Chairman's Award selections. And that is a lot of work. She looked after all the events in Ontario. The rest of our judges, we have Asif Khan, Becky Grasser, Brad Derricks, Brian Chofin, Brian Dorapal, Katarina Nordbeck, Kathy Knopf, Daryl Danilon, Dave Bernardi, Dino Oliva, Frank Liu, Gordon Stubley, Jim Forbes, Karen Lowe, Kathleen Blair, Larry Lang, Laura Pichet, Lawrence Lupton, Sherry Bagg, Molly O'Grady, Natalia Brown, Pageant Fariabu, Rachel Cranford, Raj Nalor, Sam Winterton, Sebastian Champoux, Sebastian Leville, Shane Pennant, Stephen Del Duca, Tom Pelangio, and Tyler LaFontaine. And we have judges in this list from Southwestern Ontario, the Middle North, and several US states actually too, people who came to do Dean's List and Chairman's and have judged with us for many years actually.
All right. Well, thank you so much for that, John. And thank you, John, as the judge advisor. And John, will you be at the provincial championship in a couple weeks?
I certainly will. I'm looking forward to it. I'm quite excited about seeing all of the teams, because we will see all of the teams, and it'll be nice to be back with big fields and more in-person judging. I just can't wait for it.
It's going to be an absolute blast. Thank you, John, for all the work you've been doing with the judges in FRC and across all of our programs. And thanks for coming on the show tonight. And we will be back with a recap of our events in just a moment after a word from one of our sponsors. All right, we're back. A little bit of a technical difficulty there, but hey, we make it work. I'd now like to introduce your master of ceremonies from the North Bay event, none other than Sydney Lamorea. Hey, Sydney.
Hey, Karthik, how are you?
I'm good, pal. It's been a while. It's been a while, probably. Ooh, how long has it been? Since FLL, maybe? I don't know. Too long.
Oh,
too long.
yeah, FLL.
It is
Definitely
too long.
Too long.
But you know what?
Count on your fingers, it's too long.
Right. This is like a sneak preview for everyone, because we're doing this today here. We're going to be talking about events and getting ready for this award show. But then in a couple of weeks, that's provincial championship. Sydney and I will be reunited along with Charles, Paul Offer, Mike Meyer, and Marie, who was on the show last week. And we're going to be having a blast at provincials. But now, Sydney, we're here to talk about what happened this weekend. So let's talk about the Windsor event first. You were up in North Bay, and we had the two events going on at the same time. I was in Windsor, you were in North Bay. So I'm going to talk a little bit about what happened at Windsor, and then you can talk a little bit what happened in North Bay, and we can get people excited about all this. So Windsor, Sydney, it was a lot of fun. We had 16 teams, including multiple past winners and finalists from this season and beyond. Team 4678 was looking for their third win of the year, the Cyber Cavs. 5406 Celtex looking for their second, and we had a jumping robot. Sydney, have you seen the jumping robot yet?
Okay, I haven't seen the jumping robot, but every time I went to somebody, a volunteer that had been at a past event, they're like, Sydney, there's a jumping robot this year. I'm like, I don't believe you. And my friend Paul showed me the video. And I was like, see, it's not even jumping. It's just reaching high and then pulling up. And then it shows from below. It's jumping. It's a jumping robot. It's amazing.
Well, you know what? We're going to take a look at the jumping robot in just a bit, because we're going to be showing one of the matches here. But the Windsor event, Sydney, have you been to that one before?
I've never been to the Windsor event.
There is a special energy in that building. It's just a great community of people down there. We just played that video from Centerline, and it was wild because it felt like half the volunteers were for people from Centerline. They just support this event so much. Shout out to their planning committee out there, Larry Koshelski, Sherry Lynn Koshelski, Ian Koshelski, Michelle Bondi. They all do such a great work in putting this event on, and it's a lot of fun. But we're going to take a look at some match videos here. And so in this first match, this is going to be match number one we're going to show. It is featuring teams 4678 Cyber Cavs, who already won 2 events at Waterloo the previous weekend. Team 3683 Team Dave, who arguably was the best scoring machine at this event. Team 4617 Dawn, who was playing strong defense. And then on the Blue Alliance, Team 5406 Celtex, maybe one of the best all-around machines in Ontario this year when you combine their traversing and their scoring. Team 4907, the robot who jumps, but also is a great fender-based shooter, swerving around the field. and 5036, who played strong defense to get to the finals of York the previous week. So a lot of strong teams in this match, and I think we're going to take a look now at how finals match number 1 played out. So number 1 alliance in red, number 2 alliance in blue, and let's take this away.
Drivers behind the lines. 3, 2, 1, go!
And here they go. When you see autonomous mode, high scoring, shootings happening already. The robots are ablaze. 4678 going for a 5-ball, 5406 going for a 5-ball. And just, I love it on auto mode, Sydney, when just the balls are just flying everywhere. They're going into the goal, they're flying out of the goal.
It's like fireworks, but giant tennis balls.
Right. And like blue and red ones, just, it's maybe we need fireworks at our event. Maybe that's what we can do.
Ooh,
at
hey,
Provincial.
provincials, yeah.
We've done streamers before. And so you see, what I like about this Team Dave machine in red is that, just wherever they are on the field, whenever they grab balls, it's just like, boom, they shoot right away. It's a really fluid sort of cycle to it, similar to the Cybercap. So red looks strong, but blue out to an early lead here. And it's interesting, there were a few penalties, going on for some contact and all that. And so you can see the scores rising accordingly. But this match was just back and forth. And so Blue Alliance pulling out to a little bit of a lead here. As you watch 4907, they drive, when they get their balls, they'll go straight to the fender after they have a couple balls in their robot, and then they go for the double shot right there.
That is amazing.
Yeah, the fender based, and like it's interesting because it's a good contrast here. You have 4907, who's very fender based with their shooting, while 5406 Celtex, they just kind of shoot from everywhere, and they take those distance shots that we're seeing right there at the foreground of the screen. And the blue lead is expanding a little bit here. Now, red, part of the struggle in this match, 5036 had something go wrong, so they're down on the field there. 5036 is such a strong defensive robot. Right now, it means that the Red Alliance can kind of shoot imperfectly, but 5036 comes back to life, and this is where the match kind of changes a little bit.
I like to think they were just playing obstacle defense, you have to drive around them.
Well, that is a form of defense to a certain degree. Positional defense is one of the better ways to play defense in FRC. So now we're coming down to the end game, and we see Celtex coming in. They're going to be starting their windmill climb. But Sydney, you're going to want to watch 4907, and you can see them in the bottom right corner.
Okay.
So they're lining up. They're in position. They're waiting. They're lining up. Boom!
That's so cool. I don't even know if I can jump that high.
It never gets old. Pack it up, pack it in, let me begin. I battle you, battle me. It's a sin. Jump around, folks. It is fantastic to watch. The high scoring, they're both robots, both alliances well over the 20 cargo for the RP. High scoring. Traverse climbs came in. It was fabulous stuff. But that was kind of the action at the Windsor event. And so that match was won by the Blue Alliance. They went up a 1-0, and then they went on to win the second match. There was a DQ in the second match for a tip, but so Blue Alliance wins in 2. And that means that Celtex, Thunderstamps, and the Robo Devils were crowned Windsor Essex district champions. And we'll be, handing out some more awards from all of that. But it was just a lot of fun. You could feel the energy right there, right, Sydney?
Yeah, that was amazing. They were just moving like an orchestra, a symphony of robots. It's amazing.
Yeah, and so when we get to provincials, you got to get a close-up look at the jumper. You got to take a look at it, because you like specialize in creative type problem solving. Because why don't you let the audience know what you do for a living?
I'm a user experience researcher and designer.
Right,
which is a lot of problem solving. Yes,
exactly. And so just the idea where they kind of model their robot around a reverse syringe to make it pop like that is just it's wild to me. So we'll see what the judges think about that when we get to the awards and such. But now we're going to come back. Sydney, you're going to tell us about some of the cool stuff that happened at North Bay. But we're going to do that after a word from one of our sponsors. All right, we're back. This week it was the Windsor, Essex, and North Bay event. So we're going to shift gears. We're going to take ourselves along the 401 and up north to the North Bay event. And boy, it sounded like it was a fabulous, fabulous event, Sydney. I had a chance to, watch some of the matches as soon as I got home from Windsor, and I was like, okay, this is fun. I'm jealous. I wish I was there, Sydney. So tell me what the vibe was like in North Bay.
All right. First, Nancy DeRosenning, Anthony Calichuri, Abby Thompson, amazing people helping organize and run this event. I look forward to it every time. And just like Windsor, North Bay has an amazing energy. And I really hope you can come up and catch the chill one day, because there's always a snowstorm. We don't plan it, but Mother Nature comes in with a good old snowstorm to welcome everyone every single year. This year was just a nice flurry. We had one of the smallest events. We only had 14 teams, but it's been 2 years and everyone was just bringing so much energy. You didn't even notice that the stands were only half full. It was so exciting to be there. And we had some amazing, amazing robots on the field.
It sounds like it was a blast. We're really lucky, Sydney, because we actually have this fabulous recap video that was put together by Patrick Gilbert, kind of showcasing everything that was happening in North Bay. So let's take a look at the North Bay recap video. Videos make me feel like I'm actually there.
They're so good.
A lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. Sydney, what was the coolest thing you saw this past weekend in North Bay?
4069 had a really well put together machine. It was very, very consistent. Cyber Gnomes. Sophia on the Cyber Gnomes created these amazing gnomes. If they're at provincials, you have to check out their pit. They are so cool. But I won't give too much away. You saw them in the video a little bit, but definitely check them out. But really, it was the energy, the volunteers, the camaraderie, the gracious professionalism happening on the field was, I think, the coolest thing.
Yeah, it's special. Hey, shout out to the Cyber Gnomes. I want to apologize. Last week, I accidentally referred to you as Team 2039 instead of 2013 when you won your award. I don't know how that happened. It was 2013 in the screen and in my script, and I just I blanked on the number there. But 2013, the Cyber Gnomes. Cannot wait to see them in provincials. And you mentioned we're going to be taking a look at a match video next, and it is finals 1, and this one features the Red Alliance team 2609 Beaver Works, who were going for their first blue banner since 2009. They won one way back when with 2056 at the Waterloo event during Lunacy, and they're trying to get that first banner. 4069 and 6859 on the Red Alliance, and then the Blue Alliance 4152 from Huntsville, team 1305 Ice Cube right from North Bay, so they're the hometown team, and 8729 a rookie team into the finals, which is always cool to see. So we're going to take a look at this match video next.
It's the Blue Alliance drivers behind the lines. 3, 2, 1, go!
All right, that voice sounded familiar, right, Sydney?
You know what? It had a certain ring to it. Oh,
Yeah.
I hear it right now. That's so weird.
And we see in autonomous mode, the waterfalls, the fireworks, as Sydney says, come. Human player, just misses. Oh, it's always nice when the cameraman, when Edison helps do field research or knocks the ball back onto the field. Great move, Edison.
It's a great team that comes together in North Bay.
Yeah.
And I will say it's the Red Alliance. None of them have got a blue banner. They're looking to get a blue banner. And then Blue Alliance, everyone's got blue shirts. All of them.
Blue and blue, right? And 2609 did have the one blue banner from
Oh,
back in
you're right.
2009. Yeah,
You're very
2009.
right. I
Yeah.
stand corrected.
No, that's okay. They, one of them texted me this week saying, "Hey, don't forget our 2009 banner." I'm like, "We're never gonna forget your 2009 banner. Come on, it was only 13 years ago. It's all good. It's all good."
My excuse is I wasn't here. I'm
When did you start doing First Against Sydney? Was 2012 your first year?
2010, I believe.
2010. Okay.
Or
And so
late 2009.
It looks like 4069 it seems to be a little bit immobilized here, but it looks like they're coming back to life, kind of like what happened in the earlier match that we saw with 5036.
All strategic.
And that 1305 machine, really nimble. The robot Yeti, we saw their unveil video a couple weeks ago on the show. That was really nice. And then it's a really compact, simple yet effective robot. I'm looking for them to be strong contenders at the provincial championship.
Oh, definitely. They always are.
Yeah, and as the action proceeds around here, we see Blue Alliance only got 4 cargo scored at this point, but that's partially because of some solid defending, some good space occupation by 6859, and just a really nice control of the flow of the match for the Red Alliance here. As you see, Beaverworks put up 2 more shots right there from the near side of the field. And 87-9 trying to play some defense, and now coming down to the end game, Red Alliance going back to hang early. Hey, in a low scoring match, going to hang early makes a lot of sense. And so let's see if they can get the double traverse here. We see 4069 has made 1 traverse, 4152 in blue is going for the traverse. And Beaverworks going up, 15 seconds left. Oh, 4069 is up. I love these hanger cams. You get a real good close-up of what's going on. And it looks like there's the double traverse right there for the Red Alliance. And when you can put up 30 points like that, that's enough to win you the match on its own to a certain degree. And we see the Blue Alliance trying to come back here. But the effective double traversing from the Red Alliance really allowed them to control that one. And as we come down for our final score, we see that the Red Alliance did win at 70-49. Red Alliance wins. Okay, City, this was throwing me off all season long. When it's the score is coming up, and the plane launches across the screen, the plane is blue. So because the plane is blue, I'm always, oh, the blue line. And it's like, but it's carrying a red banner. Very confusing, right?
It is very confusing. You just have to bite your tongue and wait, and then it's red. Yeah.
I've always had a strong association between colors and numbers, and that's just kind of thrown me off. And so I'm just,
that's
probably
fair.
Yeah. I don't know if others were confused by that, or everyone's like, Karthik, you just wait for the banner. Be a little bit more patient. I'm like, I'm not a patient person, especially when I'm excited. So
next time we'll make sure the sky is white, or it's a sunset, so you can't confuse the blue sky for the Blue Alliance. We'll put stuff into action.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Hey, Sydney, do you want to stay on? We talked a lot about North Bay. We talked about Windsor, but you want to stay on and talk about what's happening at St. Mary this weekend?
I would love to.
Okay, that's what we're going to do. But we're going to be back in just a couple seconds, folks. So it is now week 6 of the FRC competition season, which is wild to think we're coming down to our final district event of the season. It feels like it just started and the action is going, and obviously we have a provincial championship coming up the following week, but I don't know. It's like, I've been, it was very different when we got to Humber for the first time for the single day events, the smaller events, but I kind of, I like them now. I obviously like bigger events better, but I have really been enjoying the single day, just the match after match after match. I know teams are exhausted because they're just going constantly in the pits. And I saw Sydney, there was a couple teams at North Bay that had 3 matches in a row, like
2706. Yeah.
And so I wonder, for the 3 matches in a row for Merge Robotics, everyone's going to think about how that impacted their robot and their students, but how did that impact Shep, the safety sheet?
Yeah. I think Shep was a little in awe, but Shep really held them together. Shep had a really good hat on, a little captain's hat on, really got all their ducks in a row. All of it was really shepherding the team for success. Yeah.
Well, I heard Shep's comments on the back-to-back matches were ba. Sounds about right. Sounds a lot like Shep. So, back to back matches. Get it? Yeah. Shep, I can't wait to see you at Provincials. That you're probably the person I'm most excited to see at Provincials. Sorry, Sydney, but Shep is Shep.
It's okay. I'm happy being second to Shep.
That's fair.
You're second to Shep for me too. So
That's totally understandable. Shep is a
It's
superstar.
Shep.
Yeah. It's been so long since I've seen Shep. All right. Okay. Let's talk St. Mary's. So day one, let's take a look at the team list. And boy, this is a powerful one. So
Ooh.
we've got a bunch of event champions here. Team 4015 Humber day one champs. Team 4039 Makeshift. This event is happening at their high school. They are the York day one champion, and they won that one with 4252. Cardinal Robotics is who's there. 4917 Waterloo day two champion. We got Team 1114, the Hall of Fame team, and Waterloo day two finalist. We have the second highest OPR team in Ontario. That means scoring potential based on linear regression. Team 1241, who's a Humber day two finalist. And you're saying, well, we got the second highest. Well, who's the highest? Well, the highest is Team 2056 OP Robotics, who is also at the event. So it is stacked to say the least. Alpha Dogs are there. Team 5024 Beal. So you know they're going to have their noise clappers. Sydney, they bring these noise clappers to events, and they just are making noise for everyone. Arctos out of Toronto, who's got a strong robot. This is a lot of fun, and two rookies as well. So it's going to be a blast.
That is so exciting.
Any of these teams that you're super excited to see, Sydney, when you're watching the webcast this weekend?
I'm always excited to see 1114 and 2056 Makeshift. Always Lancerbot, Alpha Dogs. Honestly, there's not one team on here that I'm not looking forward to seeing. And rookies, I'm always excited to see what rookies bring to the table, especially now that we've been on hiatus for 2 years. We're pursuing different kinds of competitions. I'm looking forward to seeing what these rookies bring to the field.
I'm especially excited for Team 1241, Dairy 6. They're competing at both days at St. Mary. And at Waterloo, they had the best pure cargo scoring machine in the entire field. Now, a lot of people, I think, overlook them to a certain degree because they didn't have a traverse climb. But boy, was their cargo scoring efficient. And I think just with a couple more weeks of practice, they're going to be something to watch right there. So it'll be interesting to see if this event is carried by the traverse climbers, the 2056s, and company of the world, or if a team like 1241 without the traverse climber can make that sort of impact. So that's going to be a lot of fun. But then we're back for day two of St. Mary, and let's take a look at these teams. And so there's one team I'm super excited for. So we talked about 1241 Theory 6, talked about 4039 Makeshift. They're from day one. 772
77 who? Sorry.
772. You know how we do. 1325 has looked solid this year. Inverse Paradox 914. 5036, we just saw them. They were a finalist on York Day One, Windsor champion. But the team that I want to watch is Team 5409, the Chargers. They were the Humber Day 2 champions and the York Day 2 champions, and they're going to try and become Ontario's only 3-event champion this season because no one else has a shot. 4678 had a shot this past weekend and lost in the finals in a very, very close final to Cybercabs, but 5409 could pull it off here, and I think they've got a really great chance. And you know what, we talked about 1241 earlier. This is a team that doesn't traverse, but is a fantastic cargo scoring machine, and 1241 and 5409 have a lot of not necessarily similarities in their robot designs, because one has a turret, one doesn't, but just the way they effectively control the cargo in the match. So I'm really excited to see them. And also, I think they're a little bit of sleeper. A lot of people have not talked about 5409 in the past. This is definitely their best season in their history. And those kind of stories always excite me. I don't know about you.
Always. And looking at this list, I can't wait to see everybody at provincials. My goodness, I miss everyone so much.
Yeah. And this one's got 4 rookie teams, including parallel units from Stratford who have not played yet this season. So it's going to be exciting. 4 of the 18 are rookies. Just a lot of fun. 43 Max Tech also has been really impressive this season, going all the way back to Humber. So this is going to be a lot of fun. So Sydney, thank you for coming on today. Thanks for recapping the action with us, helping us preview things. We've said you're going to be at provincials, you're going to be emceeing out there on the field, and potentially doing something new for us out in the parking lot and out at to greet people, almost like a red carpet sort of entrance for folks. We're going to have provincial is going to be like a 3.5 day party. It's just going to be going on and on and on, you know. So it's going to be a lot of fun. But Sydney, any last comments before you go?
I can't wait to shine up my dancing shoes and see everyone's team spirit in the stands. Bring your spirit, bring your robots, and bring your A game. I can't wait to see everyone there cooperating and with their gracious professionalism. And I look forward to seeing you too.
I'm looking forward to seeing you too, Sydney. It's going to be a lot of fun. Sydney, thanks so much for being a great volunteer, and maybe stick around backstage while we hand out some awards right now.
All right, thanks for having me.
We're going to do that in just a second. All right, First Robotics fans, it's time to start our award show. Welcome, folks, to our awards ceremony for the North Bay Windsor Essex events. And I think let's get this kicked off right away with our first awards. And we're going to be starting off with the Volunteer Appreciation Awards. The Volunteer Appreciation Awards celebrates the dedication and service of truly outstanding volunteers. The phenomenal success of the first robotics competition is a reflection of the commitment and enthusiasm displayed by our volunteers. We are truly humbled by the passion and commitment of our volunteers. Like many volunteers over the last couple of years, the Windsor Essex Great Lakes District event was this person's first in-person event in a long time. In the spirit of First Canada's quick pivot to delivering great STEM programs virtually, this volunteer also took up the challenge and helped out with the virtual First LEGO League events as well as FTC events over the last couple of years. Pre-pandemic, it was common to see him volunteering at several First Robotics competition events each year, as well as First LEGO League events and kickoff and many more. He is happy to help in whatever capacity he can. Website design, arranging facility support for an event, or even scorekeeper. And let's not forget setup and teardown. He didn't even let his new job slow him down either, actually flying all the way home from Mexico for the Windsor event this past weekend. So please help us in congratulating Anthony Aquino as the recipient of the District Volunteer Appreciation Award for the Windsor Essex Great Lakes District event. And now our North Bay winner. This individual has been a part of FIRST for the past 13 years. Their positive energy has contributed to making FIRST fun at numerous conferences, as well as First LEGO League, First Tech Challenge, and First Robotics competition tournaments for the past 8 years. This hardworking individual can be counted on to be a well-prepared, graciously professional team player who can change it up on the fly without missing a beat. Congratulations to none other than Sydney Lamorea. I can see in our internal chat, Sydney just went, OMG. Yes, Sydney, congratulations. And now for our team awards. Just a reminder, folks, that all these team awards are combined between both the North Bay and Windsor Essex event. So there's one award winner for the two events combined, similarly to how Humber Day 1 and Humber Day 2 would have been combined. North Bay single day and Windsor Essex single day have been combined for these awards. The first award is the highest rookie seed award. This award celebrates the highest seeded rookie team at the conclusion of the qualifying rounds across both events. Congratulations to team number 8789, the Lost Sockets from Dorchester. Our next award is the Imagery Award. The Imagery Award is in honor of Jack Heyman, Dean's father, for his dedication to art, illustration, and his devotion to FIRST. This award celebrates attractiveness in engineering and outstanding visual aesthetic integration of machine and team appearance. This team makes a visual impact both on the field and in the pits. Unlike their mascot, they are quite visible with their bright colored hats. They have harnessed the power of gnomes to spread their visual impact throughout cyberspace. Congratulations to team number 2013, Cyber Gnomes from Clearview Township. The Gracious Professionalism Award celebrates outstanding demonstrations of FIRST core values, such as continuous gracious professionalism, working together both on and off the field of play. This winning team exemplifies the principles of FIRST: fairness, humility, positivity, and respect. The judges put their heads together and agreed. This team was willing to lend a helping hand to anyone who needed it. Their off-season communication systems allowed this team to design and build virtually, which paid off as they sliced through the competition. Congratulations to team number 5024, Raider Robotics from London. The Team Spirit Award celebrates extraordinary enthusiasm and spirit through exceptional partnership and teamwork, furthering the objectives of FIRST. Okay, the puns in this one they're cracking me up already. The thing about Team Spirit is it lathers infectious enthusiasm on the team and creates curiosity and desire for STEM. There's no escaping this team spirit with their FTC teams conquering the challenge of coding and cardio dance moves. This team made a clean sweep of this award. Congratulations to team number 7757, Atomic Dishwashers from Owen Sound. The Rookie Inspiration Award celebrates a rookie team's outstanding success in advancing respect and appreciation for engineering and engineers both within their school as well as in their community. This rookie team has listened, observed, absorbed, and applied many foundational systems and habits. To paraphrase the author Nicholas Sparks, to watch the water, we can learn so many things. May this rookie team be forever effervescent. Congratulations to team number 8729, Sparkling H2O from Kadada. The Autonomous Award, sponsored by Ford, celebrates the team that has demonstrated consistent, reliable, high-performance robot operation during autonomously managed actions. Evaluation is based on the robot's ability to sense its surroundings, position itself or onboard mechanisms appropriately, and execute tasks. This robot's autonomous features can be seen well beyond the first 15 seconds. Using automation assists the robot in several areas of performance. With solid programming, this royal bot swings its way to the top of the competition jungle. Congratulations to team number 4678, Cybercabs from Breslau. The Creativity Award, sponsored by Rockwell Automation, celebrates creativity that enhances strategy of play and was intentionally designed and not discovered. This team showed the most creative way to reach the transverse bar. The judges were impressed by the enhanced safety features to keep their thunder under wraps until it was time to go. The judges jumped at the chance to award this deserving team. Congratulations to team number 4907, Thunder Stamps from St. Thomas. I'm in a chair, so I can't jump right now, but like I'm jumping, folks, I'm jumping. The Quality Award celebrates machine robustness in concept and fabrication. Building the robot is only part of their success, and the judges recognize them as a quality example to others. Quality makes one think of a robot that excels in all areas with a rugged but polished construction. Even if right side up, this robot meets these requirements and more. Mastering all the game challenges time and time again, congratulations to team number 1325, Inverse Paradox from Mississauga. The Industrial Design Award, sponsored by General Motors, celebrates the team that demonstrates industrial design principles, striking a balance between form, function, and aesthetics. While industrial design is where form meets function, this team also demonstrates the true spirit of FIRST by assisting other teams. They've achieved superior performance and appearance in all game aspects through standardized components and modularity. Congratulations to team number 4152, Hoyer Robotics from Huntsville. The Innovation and Control Award celebrates an innovative control system or application of control components, electrical, mechanical, or software to provide unique machine functions. With an 80% success rate, their robot rose to the challenge. With their bearings direct and true, they were not left shipwrecked like a Captain Robinson Crusoe. Congratulations to team number 3683, Team Dave from Waterloo. The Excellence in Engineering Award celebrates the team that demonstrates a professional approach to the design process and whose design is elegant and advantageous on the field of play. This team is able to identify and overcome constraints through an iterative design process, prototyping, and build. Climbing over constraints by dynamically sketching a dual-sided intake and leveraging a plywood prototype led the judges to efficiently cycle to this team. Congratulations to team number 4069, Low Ellen Robotics from Sudbury. The Entrepreneurship Award celebrates the entrepreneurial spirit by recognizing a team that has developed the framework for a comprehensive business plan in order to define, manage, and achieve the team's ongoing objectives. This team displays entrepreneurial enthusiasm as well as demonstrates the vital planning and business skills to ensure a self-sustaining program. This entrepreneurial community-based team is all about building great robots and great people. Influential community leaders and politicians seek them out to be youth representatives to promote the importance of STEM. Known as that purple robotics team with their mascot, Shep, you can't miss them. Congratulations to team number 2706, Merge Robotics from Canada. The Judges Award. During the course of the competition, the judging panel may decide that a team's unique efforts, performance, or dynamics merit recognition, yet do not fit into any of the existing award categories. This team really sustained their spot for this award. This eco-conscious team doesn't waste any time. Their green approach helps the environment and other FIRST teams, and their carbon footprint calculator is unbelievable. Congratulations to team number 6865, Manitoulin Medal from Michigan. Now our district finalists. This award celebrates the alliance that makes it to the final match of the competition. FIRST recognizes the talent of these outstanding competitors. They were sensational and we are proud to honor them. These teams received their awards on the weekend, but we want to recognize them again today. So congratulations first to our Windsor Essex finalists, starting with the Alliance captain, Team 3683, Team Dave from Waterloo, and their partners, Team 4678, Cybercabs from Breslau, and Team 4617, Dawn from London. And for our North Bay finalists, starting with the Alliance captain, Team 4152 Hoya Robotics, and their partners, Team 1305 Ice Cube from North Bay, and Team 8729 Sparkling H2O from Canada. Now for our district champions. First, the Windsor Essex champions. This alliance rose to many challenges of Rapid React and proved to be an exciting competitive combination. They can now proudly hang a winner's banner in their pit. These teams received their awards on the weekend, but we want to recognize them again today. Congratulations first to the Alliance captain, Team 5406 Celtex from Hamilton, Team 4907 Thunderstamps from St. Thomas, and Team 5036, the Robo Devils from Scarborough. And for our North Bay District champions, congratulations, starting with the Alliance captain, Team 2609 Beaverworks from Guelph, Team 4069 Llewellyn Robotics from Sudbury, and Team 6859 BML Robotics from Bracebridge. Rookie All-Star Award celebrates the rookie team exemplifying a young but strong partnership effort, as well as implementing the mission of FIRST to inspire students to learn more about science and technology. The expression, "the stars were aligned," representing luck and fortune, is acutely challenged by this winning team. Fresh out of the rookie gate, budget mindfulness, development of FIRST LEGO League teams, sponsor recognition, fundraising, and perseverance are already anchored within this team. Their own mantra of "just keep trying" will always guide their way. Qualifying to compete for the Rookie All-Star Award at the Provincial Championship in Mississauga, Team 8789, the Lost Sockets from Dorchester. The Engineering Inspiration Award celebrates outstanding success in advancing respect and appreciation for engineering within a team's school or organization and community. Inspiring others to respect science and technology requires passion, knowledge, and commitment, and we recognize these qualities through this award. With apologies to Thomas Edison, this winning team is a testament to engineering being 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration. They have flexed much muscle in tracking robot performance, community outreach, and hosting virtual camps. Now is the time for a brief pause and for this team to sink their teeth into winning the Engineering Inspiration Award. Qualifying to compete for the Engineering Inspiration Award at the Provincial Championship in Mississauga is team number 772 Saber Bike Robotics from LaSalle. First, Dean's List District Championship semifinalists. These students were nominated by their teams for their direct contributions and impact on others, exemplifying leadership, commitment on the team and in their community. First, Dean's List District Championship semifinalists recognized here today will move forward to compete at the Provincial Championship. I will announce the names one at a time. Congratulations to the first district championship semifinalist, Fiona from team 1305, Ice Cube from North Bay. And our second First Dean's List district championship semifinalist, Jamie from team 2706, Merge Robotics in Canada. The North Bay Windsor Essex District Event Chairman's Award is the most prestigious award being honored here tonight at First. It honors the team that best represents a model for other teams to emulate and best embodies the purposes and goals of First. The Chairman's Award is presented to the team judged to have made the most significant measurable impact in its partnerships among its participants and community over a sustained period, not just a single build season. The winner is able to demonstrate progress towards First's mission of transforming our culture. The recipient team will be invited to compete at the Provincial Championship in Mississauga, where they'll interview for the Ontario Provincial Championship Chairman's Award. Sorry, folks, just gotta line things up here with this script. All right, here we go. The pandemic these past 2 years did not get this team iced over. In fact, it inspired them to further their passion to grow the knowledge of STEM and First in their community and beyond. They used a mixture of starting and mentoring a number of First LEGO League and First Tech Challenge teams, virtual camps and workshops, and even hosting a First Tech Challenge qualifier in 2021. This team makes it work in both English and en français. Congratulations to team number 1305, Ice Cube from North Bay. And now let's take a look at Team 1305's Chairman's Award winning video.
It could be how the first cooperation feels. It could be transmissions, gears or wheels. It could be how the AB lights shine so bright. It could be how coming back feels so right. When we look up into space and see all the possibility, we belong right here. It's where we wanna be. We belong right here. A perfect melody, First team's having such a good time. We already know why. Feel it in our bones, reason we call First home, something that we've always known. It could be how noise in the pit brings us back to life. It could be how First GP shines its light. This is where I come to find the best of friends. This is where a broken heart comes to mend. When we look up into space and see all the possibility, we belong right here. It's where we wanna be. We belong right here. A perfect melody, First team's having such a good time. We already know why. Feel it in our bones, reason we call First home, something that we've always known. We belong
All right, congratulations again to Team 1305 on a well-deserved Chairman's Award, and what a great video and great song that was. I just want to say thank you to all our guests tonight, John Shaw, Sydney, for joining us, and congratulations to all our award winners. So great to see the teams being recognized for just doing amazing things. Next week, we will be having a recap of the St. Mary events, which are happening this weekend, as well as a preview of the provincial championship, and of course, the St. Mary Awards. Folks, everyone, please stay safe out there. It is a little bit dicey right now. If you are feeling ill in any way, please stay home. If you have any symptoms of COVID-19, please stay home so we can keep our community safe. Thanks to our producers for managing all this and everyone who helped put this award show together. And we will see you next week.